As it turns out, I did forget something. So, two areas where you need to pay particular attention to the burrs are inside where the piston seat is, inside here. On the factory ones, straight from the Czech Republic, it's much less pronounced, but you basically have two holes that have been machined and then they're merged together. There can be a little lip in here, but not much of one. And in the ones from Assault Weapons of Ohio, it's much more pronounced, and often there's flashing that runs up and down the thing. And that all has to be removed, whether or not you try and solve the problem of the piston seat being garbage. Also, like, you'll notice that nobody cared when they put these things together. I have a caliper, but not handy. Look at the width from here to here versus here to here. What is that, like nearly a 32nd of an inch over to the left? Great. This one looks pretty well centered. Anyhow, the thing that I mostly wanted to draw people's attention to is all the flashing in here, right? Well, I've always used tooling, little burrs and work those off, right? But classically, I've always just gone something that runs parallel the interior here, okay? Well, recently, as in days ago, I found out that's not good enough. I always clean up everything because, you want parts to slide together properly. Well, when you just clean up the burrs, this is what you're left with. Look at the damage to this barrel. That's after pressing it out, and the only thing touching it was those sharp edges in there. They serve no purpose other than to sit there, and they do this sort of damage. When you buy a barrel that's been pressed out of a receiver stub from the Czech Republic, they never look like this. You wouldn't buy this. This is repairable, but that's not the point. The point is you wouldn't buy that. You'd be like, nope, look at this damage here. You'd be like, nope, I'll find something else. Well, now I've taken to using sort of like a ball end like this one here, and what I'll do, see if I can demonstrate this properly. What I'll do is I'll plunge it into here, and instead of just working parallel the interior, I'll actually plunge it in carefully and at slow RPMs and remove that hard edge entirely. Okay, I mean, it's there to hold the crescent-shaped piston stop, but that won't affect it at all. What it does is it's going to prevent the barrels from getting gouged like this. And this is nothing. I've seen it way worse. So I will never be doing that again, pushing them in after I've only removed the burrs. You have to remove more material. Man. Let me know if I've forgotten something. All right? I will undoubtedly talk to some of you later. Thanks for your time.